What up, what up? Pull up your cups. I got some juice for you. You remember in the last video, I was talking about viewing things from different perspectives, zooming in, zooming out. We look at things in sections and layers, right? Particles, when we're looking at a particle, we're seeing just that spot of it, but really everything is always vibrating and everything is in motion, right? So it just made me think about our reality. Well, if it's in zeros and ones, and if it's in zeros and ones, and if everything is one, then literally everything is the number one. Zero doesn't really exist. We just give it significant. It just gives significance. Whether you put it, if it's after the period, all the way up to 99999, you can always add on an infinite amount of nines and an infinite amount of significance. The zero is just a point of perspective to look at the one, or and wherever you stop in between there, that's the view that you're going to get on a situation in life, whatnot. So that's just crazy. Everything literally is one. And that makes me think, if we're doing mathematics and zero doesn't exist, how accurate is our mathematics? I don't know. But as above, so below. So in this situation, you can apply this to everything in your life. So the best view is probably the one right in the middle. So the fact that we're human and that we perceive everything in this dimension in that way, in little slots and sections, then it's important to know if you can always take what I think the higher or the most inner or middle perspective on most things, I would say. Obviously, you got to be objective, and sometimes offload the energy to one side of the spectrum, and sometimes on the other side to manifest things, because you're always going back and forth. But always making sure in perspective that you have the most holistic view that you can have. Because in the mind, you're in the fourth and fifth dimension, and you see beyond time and you're connected to so much more. So decisions should be wisely made. Lotus. Decisions should be made wisely, and not just coming from logic, but coming from imagination and creativity, because we are creative forces. Just think about the time whenever you need a solution. If you truly wanted the solution, one would come. Now, we don't know how specific you are, what you want, or how to solve it, but usually it comes. If you don't see it and you probably missed it, or it probably didn't come in the way that you thought it would come. It's like I said, you want to be specific about what you're manifesting. We're always manifesting. So choose wise, choose wellness, because lots of choices to be made.